This is Jeopardy! Player one, and...
All right, let's get back into this. Player one has control of the board. Select a clue by pointing the Wii remote. These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. It's player two. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad, and then press the A button to select. Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? Player one? Good for you. Player one, you pick again, please. Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound. Yes, player one. No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player three. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player two. Yes. Player two, back to you. The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States. Let's hear it, player two. Correct. On the plus side again. We return to you, player two. In 2001, she became the first First Lady to win elective office, becoming a senator from New York. It's player two. That's not it. Any other takers? Yes, player one. Nope. Anyone else? Okay, player three. Right you are. You've got some money again. Choose again, player three. This 2005 hurricane was the costliest natural disaster in U.S. history. Let's hear it, player three. Good. You again, player three. Benedict XVI succeeded this pope as head of the Roman Catholic Church in 2005. Yes, player one. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player two. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player three. Yeah, good. Please pick again, player three. This cabinet-level department, established in 2002, includes FEMA, the Coast Guard, and Customs. Okay, player one. Hey, you're right. Hey, you're on the plus side. Select again. In 2004, 7 countries that were once Soviet allies were admitted as new members of this military alliance. Player one. Right. Player one, back to you for our next select. One of these dancers, so I'm practicing my arabesques and pirouettes so I can perform with the Kirov. Let's hear it, player two. That is correct. You get to pick again, player two. One of these, from the Greek for star sailor, like John Glenn or Buzz Aldrin. Okay, player two. Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Any other takers? It's player three. No, sorry. Anyone else? Yes, player one. That is correct. Please pick again, player 1. One of these, and deal with the health problems of vicunas, pintos, and Great Danes. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes.
Yeah!
Player 2, back to you for like Martin Luther King and the Dalai Lama, and be honored with this humanitarian prize given in Oslo. Okay, player 3. That's correct. Player 3, you pick again. This, from the Greek for straight, and make some big bucks correcting crooked teeth with braces. It's player 2. Yes, good. Back on the plus side. Select again. At KFC, you can lunch on chicken. At KSC, this place, you can lunch with an astronaut. Player 3? That's correct. We return to you, player 3. This Mattel doll became an astronaut in 1965, perhaps inspiring the young Sally Ride. Yes, player 1. You are correct. You get to pick again, player 1. Now available again, Quisp, which has a space alien mascot, is a type of this breakfast food. Player 1? Nope. Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 2. You got it. Choose again, player 2. This TV series wasn't about the Swiss Family Robinson, but the Space Family Robinson. Yes, player 2. Good. Player 2, pick again. This 1956 film was a sci-fi version of The Tempest. Robbie the Robot was inspired by Ariel. Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. You again, player 1. Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. Okay, player 2. Right. Player 2, back to you. Tidal Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book. Player 2. That's right, way to go. Player 2, pick again. Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. It's player 1. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 3. Sorry. That's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 2. Right. Choose again, player 2. Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter. Yes, player 2. Anyone else? Player 1? Yep. Player 1, back to you for... This tiny insect pest, Pulex irritans, can leap more than 130 times its own height. Yes, player 1. Good. Player 1, you pick again. A grasshopper shares the billing with one of these insects in the title of an Aesop fable. Okay, player 3. No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player one. You got it. Please pick again, player one. The hare named for this country between France and the Netherlands is actually a rabbit. Let's hear it, player three. Nope. Any other takers? Yes, player two. That is correct. You again, player two. This class of animals includes frogs and toads. It's player three. Yes. Player three, back to you. The red type of this marsupial can leap over barriers as high as 6 feet. Okay, player three. Yep. We return to you, player three. Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed was an elegy to him. Let's hear it, player two. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player one? Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player three. Hey, you're right. Great, you're back into it now. You get to pick again, player three. Answer, it's the Daily Double. Player three, you're in last place. What'll it be? You need to select your wager. The clue, Polonius tells this character, "This above all, to thine own self be true." No, that's not right. Here's what we wanted. Laertes. And the last clue for $1,000. This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzoniere. Okay, player one. That's correct. Player three is in third place and will select first in the Double Jeopardy round, as we always do, right after this break.
Now it's time for correct order. Put the list in the correct order by pressing the corresponding buttons on the Wii remote. Put these states in the order in which they joined the Union, from earliest to most recent.
Player three, you're in last place. What'll it be? Clues are worth 400. All right, player three, as promised, you pick first in to cross the street illegally. Let's hear it, player three. You are correct. Select again. It's combat between two knights on horseback using lances. Yes, player three. That is correct. And you're back into some money. Player three, back. Breed of cows named for one of the Channel Islands. Player one. Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? Okay, player three. Yeah, good. You get to pick again, player three. Many computer games use this lever. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. Select again. A green mineral or a fickle woman. Player 3. That's it. You again, player 3. With a name meaning many angles, these shapes may or may not be convex. It's player 3. Good. Choose again, player 3. And here's Kelly.
2 or more circles that have the same center point are said to be this, from the Latin for together center.
Yes, player 1. Correct. Player 1, back. A pair of angles that add together to make a straight line are called this type of angle. Okay, player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? Let's hear it, player 1. Good for you. We return to you, player 1. From the Greek for worthy, this kind of statement is also called a postulate. Yes, player 3. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 2. That's correct. Player 2, you pick again, please. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in first place. So, what's your wager? Answer this. From the Latin for across, it's the property that says that if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 2. Player 2, pick again. Fit for a King is full of his favorite recipes, including the chicken served at his wedding to Priscilla. It's player 2. Right you are. Please pick again, player 2. Nepal, Nicaragua, Norway. Okay, player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 2. Right. Choose again, player 2. India, Indonesia, Iran. It's player 3. Sorry. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player 1. No, sorry. Anyone else? Player 2. That's right, way to go. Select again. The Little House Cookbook features frontier foods from this woman's classic stories. It's player 3. No. Any other takers? Yes, player 1. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 2. Nope. Here's the correct response. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. This daughter of Maybelle Carter honored her mom by writing Mother Maybelle's Cookbook. Let's hear it, Player 1. No. Anyone else? Player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you. Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. Give us a wager, Player 2. Okay, here is the clue. You'll find Goober's banana pudding in this Mayberry Auntie's book of delightful desserts. Even so, you are still in the lead. Here's what we were looking for. Aunt B. Player 2, pick again. There's a recipe for butcher holler possum in your Cooking It Country by this country music queen. Okay, Player 2. Right. Please pick again, Player 2. On January 12, 2010, a magnitude 7 earthquake struck the capital of this island nation. Let's hear it, Player 1. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, Player 3. That's not it. Anyone else? Player 2. Right. Player 2, you pick again, please. In February 2010, the Winter Olympics began in this host country. It's Player 2. Correct. We return to you, Player 2. Dozens of journalists were killed in a November 2009 massacre in this country's Maguindanao province. Let's hear it, Player 1. Correct. You get to pick again, Player 1. Protests accompanied the December 2009 UN Climate Change Conference in this European capital. Player 1? No. Any other takers? Yes, Player 3. Good. You again, Player 3. In August of 2009, this nation pardoned 2 American journalists who had been arrested for illegal entry. It's Player 3. That's it. Select again. Nessus, one of these half-horse creatures, tried to abduct Hercules' wife. Big mistake. Okay, Player 3. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 2. That is correct. Player 2, back to you. Every 500 years or so, this bird was reborn from its own ashes. It's Player 2. You are correct. Player 2, back to you. The first of Hercules' 12 labors was to slay the Nemean this. Afterwards, he wore its skin. Yes, Player 1. No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, Player 3. That's correct. Choose again, player 3. It wasn't hard for this Lernean serpent to get ahead. Every time one of its heads was cut off, 2 grew in its place. Let's hear it, player 1. No. Any other takers? Player 3? Good. Please pick again, player 3. She was a beautiful nymph before she was turned into a sea monster, doomed to live in a cave opposite Charybdis. Yes, player 2. Yes. We return to you, player 2. Syria, Suriname, Sweden. It's player 1. Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 3. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 2. That's right, way to go. Player 2, you pick again. Portugal, Papua New Guinea, Pakistan. Player 1? Right. And the $2,000 clue? Mongolia, Malta, Malawi. Let's hear it, player 1. No, sorry. Anyone else? It's player 3. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 2. That's correct. Sorry, looks player 1. Like you will not be continuing on to Final Jeopardy.
Now it's time for Point to Answer. Point to the correct answer with the Wii remote and press the A button. Point to the brainstem. Here's how everyone did. Player 1, you're the winner and proud favorite for this minigame. Look in the menu to view your prize.
So much depends on how you do in the Final Jeopardy category, which today is Italian inventors. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Let's see what it is. Here's the clue. In 1910, his new invention helped Scotland Yard catch a murderer escaping to North America across the Atlantic. Did you come up with the correct response? And that will cost you. What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Congratulations to you, player 2. Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next time.